Is this the future of buying new golf clubs? Let's find out, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here guys. First things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all back to the channel. I hope you're all safe, I hope you're all doing really well, and I hope you are all itching to get back out on the golf course just like I am. You see guys, today is a little bit of an impromptu video, and that does remind me, if you are new here guys, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. The channel's growing very, very quickly, and I really want you to be a part of it, because I do make golf related content every single day on this channel to keep you guys entertained. Aside from that, this is a little bit of an impromptu video because I've literally just been sat here like I have been doing all lockdown, just scrolling through Instagram, just scrolling through, watching mindless garbage, to be honest. I mean, if I follow you on Instagram, I don't mean you there, but some of the stuff, I mean, some of the... So, is this the future of buying golf clubs? That's why you clicked on this video, you're interested to find out. Ben Hogan Golf. So we all know Ben Hogan makes fantastic irons. They're obviously named after the great man himself, make good putters, good wedges. They even made great golf balls once upon a time. But I've never tested a Ben Hogan club. No one's ever got in touch with me to test a Ben Hogan club, to try some Ben Hogan irons. I think Rick even used to use Ben Hogan irons before I went on to the Mizunos or the Wilsons or whatever he's using now. But, if I can't test them, and you can't get fitted for them, then where do you get them? Where can you buy them? So I first of all saw an advert on Twitter, I think it was, for the new Ben Hogan irons. To be precise, the new Ben Hogan Worth High utility irons. Those ones there. And I found it really interesting because I thought, obviously, that's a new way that Ben Hogan are going down. It's a new avenue they're going down to sell golf clubs. They're just going to sponsor things on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, maybe even a YouTube advert. Guys, hit those comments below. Have you ever seen a Ben Hogan advert on any of my videos? Because that would be quite interesting to know. And it led me to thinking, is this the future? Should brands be doing this? Because there's obviously positives for it and cons for it. So we're going to have a look through the website now. We're going to see exactly how much the Ben Hogan clubs cost. We're going to talk why they cost so much cheaper or so much less. Why they cost so much, why they are cheaper. I'm also going to talk how it could potentially revolutionise you buying golf clubs. But a few people may lose their job on the way. So guys, we're going to go on here, we're going to go Ben Hogan, I believe it's the European website, they may well ship to America as well. This is the European one. So Europe and GB, so Great Britain. It's asking me to put all my, I'm not putting all my details in there, I hate doing stuff like that to be fair. But while we're on here, if you were to go and buy, so let's have a look at quite possibly your first ever perfect set of irons. Okay, shop now. So I'm going to play devil's advocate here a little bit and say, well, how have these been fitted? How do you know what shafts to get? How do you know what even grips you're going to get? How do you know what lie angle, loft you're going to get? Can you even... I just don't know. I mean, let's be fair. So looking at them as an iron, if I was going to review these, I would say let's look at the product players combo. So these come with the Icon irons, 8 to pitching wedge, which look phenomenal. The PTX Pro irons, which again look very, very good, just a little bit bigger. And then the utility iron as a kind of long iron 22 degree. Now that combo set, if we were going to buy it, £750. That's absolutely incredible. That is insane value. But how do you know? How do you know you've never tested them? How do you know that they don't feel like crap? How do you know they don't sound like crap? I know they're not going to, because obviously Ben Hogan does have that reputation of good products. But how do you know it suits you? So you can obviously choose the makeup. This is a bit of a combo set. I can choose the shaft. So I've got loads of shaft options here I can go through. That's obviously fantastic. But how do I know what shaft I need? That's going to be the difficult factor. Do you go to your local PJ Pro, ask to try a load of shafts, and then say, right, thanks Bob, I'm going to go on the website now and buy them and not give you any money? Is that right? Is that moral? Could you do that? Shaft length, so you can get all your different shaft lengths. Again, how would you know what you need? You can go from specs you've been fitted for before, maybe specs that you've got. If I was going to get them, I would try and match them up as close to the irons that I got fitted for as possible. So I would try and go for the AMT, what is it, True Temper AMT X100 shaft. That's not here. So then where do I go? Do I just go True Temper Dynamic Gold X100? Because that isn't the AMT, that isn't the advanced mass technology. It's going to feel totally different. If I went off that basis, my 3-iron would feel really, really heavy, I think. Or my pitching wedge would feel really, really heavy because the advanced mass. Anyway, advanced mass. Lie angle, same argument. How would you know? You can go and hit some off a lie board, but you can't hit the Ben Hogan irons off a lie board because you don't know what the standard lie angle is. There's no industry standard in lie angles, no industry standard in lofts. There's no industry standard in shaft length either. So we're talking about going 1.5 inches shorter. Brilliant, but shorter than what? You see, because a Callaway Maverick iron is longer than a TaylorMade P730 iron because they're designed for more distance and whatnot. So they're kind of a few of, I mean, the big positive here is obviously the price, isn't it? £750 for a set of irons is phenomenal value, especially when you think this is a premium brand. I do see Ben Hogan as a premium brand. So there may be a few of you asking, why can they have these so cheap? Why can they have them at £750 for a set of irons, £300 for a driver? And why are other brands not doing this? You see, other brands generally will spend more on marketing, so such as Titleist, they'll pay their players to use them, they'll pay their players to use the ball. TaylorMade will do exactly the same. Imagine TaylorMade's bill for marketing with Rory McIlroy, Tiger Woods, Brooks, I don't think they'd pay Brooks Koepka, but Dustin Johnson as well. That's going to be pretty expensive, and they have to make their money back somehow. That obviously goes on to the set of clubs that you're buying. Ben Hogan don't do that. Ben Hogan don't pay people to use the clubs. I don't believe. There might be one or two out there. I'm not 100% sure. I know they put a tweet out the other day here asking what pros you would like to see use their clubs. So that's quite interesting as well. Also, because they're not going out to shops, they're not going out to online shops, they're just doing it all in-house, they're making the money from building them. So they don't have to make more money on top of that, kind of like a profit that a pro would have to make or that a store would have to make. So that's why they can charge that price. But I spoke earlier about the PGA Pro, about even the kind of stores, your American Golf, your Discount Golf, things like that. If every brand did this, yes, you would get cheaper products, no doubt, but you wouldn't be able to try them. Your local pros would probably go out of business because not that they make much on clubs anyway, as long as they're still selling confectionery and sorting out green fees and that, they would probably still be there, but it's going to make a massive dent in their professionalism, in what they offer and what they do. This chair is doing my head. So then you've got to ask yourself, is saving a couple of £100 on a set of irons worth the risk of getting the totally wrong irons, worth the risk of getting things that aren't fitted? You know how much I kind of profess for you all to get fitted for your irons. Let's have more of a look. Let's go buy clubs and let's have a look at the drivers, because I'm not sure how much they are. Black wedges, £114. That's not a driver, I know, but it kind of caught my eye a little bit. I take it that must be for 2 wedges with the value that we're going on. Buy equaliser black wedges. No, actually, is that just for 1? So you see there, £114 for a wedge. Isn't that cheap? I think a Vokey wedge is about £140, £150. You will get wedges for cheap at your pro shop if they have an offer on, or say if you go and buy a set of clubs, I'm sure your wedges they would do you a deal on. I know Alex would at Fixby, definitely. So I don't know why I've gone on there. Let's have a look at woods, let's look at drivers. So a driver, before we even look at this, I would imagine, usually for a driver you're going to spend about £400 nowadays, aren't you? So I would think for this it would have to be in the 200s. I'm just looking here, it's £306 for the no big hype, no big price, but definitely big deal. I would love to test these. I would absolutely love to test them. And not because I think they're going to be bad, because to be honest, because I think they're going to be good. It would just depend on specs you can get. So you see here it's got a forged face, which is very similar to what Ping do. They obviously have the forged face, which gives you a little bit more speed potentially. Adjustable. So they are adjustable at that price as well. With the necks, you can do the loft and things like that. Traditional shit. That looks so much like the old Ben Hogan drivers as well, doesn't it? And then specs. So we have got specs here now, actually. So that's handy. That's really handy. And I assume you can probably do that with the irons as well. So I totally eat my words there when I said that we don't know what the specs are to order from. So as long as you do know what specs you need, you're probably going to get a really good deal. But again, have you tried them? Have you tried the Project X Hazardous Smoke Black? Have you tried the Mitsubishi Tensai Blue? Have you tried the UST Helium? I have tried that one actually, and it went really, really, really high. Helium. Helium. So there, you can kind of see where this is going. £306, fantastic value for a driver. You can't walk into your local pro shop and go, you know what, I'm going to try this Titleist TS3, so I'm going to take it out there, have a few whacks with it. Pro, can you fit me for it? Absolutely, yes I can. that one didn't quite work, so we're going to respectfully put that one back, Pro. Now I'd like to have a go with the Cobra Speed Zone, because I've seen that Ricky Fowler uses this. Really, really like it. But I don't particularly like the hazardous shaft that you've got in there, so could I maybe put the even flow shaft in a Cobra, and if your Pro's got a fitting cart, stay there, and if your Pro's got a fitting cart, more than likely they are going to say, of course you can try the Cobra with whatever shaft you like in there. And then, I'm going to turn this off. And from there you can go on a launch monitor, you can go on the golf course, you can try them, you can get a feel for them, you can even compare them against other clubs. One thing I'd like to see actually is there a kind of trial period, because that's something which would be huge to this video, wouldn't it? So let's just see, he's screaming out at me here, order demo clubs. Try Ben Hogan with a 14-day trial, no risk, no obligation. We're confident that you'll love Ben Hogan clubs, that when you compare them to your current set or other clubs in the market, our demo program gives you the chance to try Ben Hogan. So basically, to be honest, this is looking really, really good value. You can even try them. That is fantastic. Obviously, I doubt you're going to be able to choose your demo clubs today. So I'd have to ring up. Who would like to see me ring up, order some demo clubs, test them, try them? And let's be fair, I've kind of got enough golf clubs, haven't I? So I'm probably not going to buy them. But it would be interesting to see if we could do that. When you order the demo ones, so they need a £200 deposit for that, which is absolutely fair enough. Choose a model you'd like to try from a selection in the demo, then select a shaft. So you can select a shaft as well. £25 postage and packaging, which includes cost of shipping. Going back to the kind of title of this video and what the video is all about, is this the future of buying golf clubs? It could be, couldn't it? And that really hurts me to say, because I was hoping I was going to find loads of flaws in this. I was going to find that, oh, you can only get standard, or you can't try them. But to be honest, they've kind of nailed everything, haven't they? So really interesting to see. Guys, hit those comments below. What do you think? Would you buy golf clubs that, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a faff to try them, I suppose, isn't it? You're not going to walk up to your pro shop and get kind of the professional service that your pro will give you. But again, you can try them. So guys, hit those comments below. What do you think? Would you try them? Would you buy them? Have you bought them? Let me know. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave us a like if you enjoyed that. What do you think? Is it the future? And apart from that, guys, I'll just really look forward, A, to getting back out on the golf course, and B, to seeing you all tomorrow.